just wanting to be a journalist, wanting to work in news actually. So I was working in the States at the Fox News channel, but you know, in order to connect back at home, I was reading the Sydney Morning Herald online every single day. And I thought, wow, I would really love to be a presence on that website. You know, I thought it was so powerful. I mean, here I was all the way in New York reading back, you know, what's happening in Australia, and I noticed they had 2 blogs on there, a news blog and a sports blog. And I thought, hold on, yes, I'm in New York and I'm talking about Saddam Hussein's trial and, you know, what's happening on the War of Terror, but all my friends and I are talking about dating and relationships. So I thought, you know what, why don't I marry the 2 things, a blog and relationships, picture to the Herald. So I literally called them up from my Manhattan apartment, my Carrie Bradshaw moment. I said, I want to write a dating column for you. And they said, well, who are you? And I said, you know, I'll call you back. Anyway, I proceeded to call them back probably once a month for the next probably 6 months. And then eventually they sort of said, all right, we've been talking about you, come into the office, you can start on Monday. But we won't pay you much, and we'll see where this goes. So I started on Valentine's Day, and it was 14th of February 2006, and I started my blog, and it was called Why I Hate Valentine's Day, and I wrote, you know, I hate Valentine's Day because I never get Valentine's Day gifts. What do you guys think? And 200 people reading the news that day on the Herald were like, what is this? And they started writing in. And so eventually my audience grew, and I was writing every day about different things, why men won't commit, what women want, why people cheat, should you kiss a married man, all sorts of things. And it just grew and grew, and it became this massive community. And the community actually went from online to meeting in real life. And that is the story of how Sam in the City was born. And then we got sued by HBO eventually.
You got sued by HBO?
Yes. So they saw my blog and they thought, wow, here's the Sam in the City trying to steal our IP. And so they made us change the name to Ask Sam, and it's now Ask Sam, still going strong. 2 books down, one more in the works, a TV show coming up, radio, booty school, which is my new little project, and that is it.
Wow. Being on the website today, news, sex and celebrities, dating and relationships, men, multimedia, women, what is your favourite thing to write about?
Oh my god. Look, cheating gets the biggest hit, so it's the biggest hit ever actually is do men like smart women? That was my biggest ever, and apparently they don't. And the second biggest one was do men like bigger boobs? And apparently they do.
And I'm the only man in this audience. Thanks, Sam. And so TV show coming up. Yes. How's booty school working? Like, is that slightly separate from Sydney Morning Herald? Can everyone hear me up the back?
Yeah. Yeah. So I think with my massive database and the amount of readers that I have and the reach that I have, I thought, you know what? People ask me all the time for extra information and for a newsletter or something else that they can get other than just the sort of news articles that I write, because my Herald stuff is very structured. It's a news story every time, you know. It's not my ramblings, it's not my personal blog, it's news. And so I thought, you know what, I just want to sort of give people something more quirky, something a bit celebrity focused maybe, because I don't think the Herald, my readers don't like celebrities when I mention celeb dating. So I thought, you know, I want to do my own thing. So I sort of just got a friend, set up this sort of blog, could write whatever I wanted, set up a newsletter as well so I could contact my database just once a week just to let them know what I'm up to, and it really just grew from there. And then a friend of mine was complaining that every time she is with a guy on the first date, it never works out. And so I heard complaints from more and more women about this, and so I thought, right, what if we could have a rule, no casual sex for 30 days and see where it takes people. And I actually went on the morning show on Channel 7 and was talking about this, and all of a sudden I had like hundreds of people signing up, and not only women, men as well. So then, 1st of April, I said, right, 30 days, people, let's see if we can do it. And I think we're on to almost day 10 now, and the emails I've been getting from people saying thank you, it's just taking off all this pressure. Now I've got dates. I don't have to think, is it the first date, the 5th date, whatever it is.
Have you printed a shirt or a badge like this to celebrate the 30 days?
Well, the aim is, if you're on a date with a guy and he says, come back to my place, you're allowed to say, no, I'm on the 30-day challenge, and I will see you in 30 days. And it proves, if he continues, but if he continues to call and he continues to woo you and actually takes you out on dates, then you know he's worth it, and that's, I think, how to weed out the bad boys.
And it happens to coincide with Lent as well, doesn't it?